I think Hype and Buzz is for bands that don't have anything out. So hopefully, when we do have things out, we'll just be a band trying to get hyped and buzzed in real life. I've really tried so hard in the past to be hyped and buzzed, and with this project, I really didn't want to. Paying so close attention to what's on the internet and to like what venues are like the right venues to play, and like that shouldn't be your job. It's like it's for the suits. Torrents are a bit confusing. If you want to go download the record on the torrent, go ahead. I don't care. I am going to say that sometimes the tracks get a little fucked up. For an AOR band like ourselves, I think it's kind of like, a lot of, you lose a lot of the feeling of the whole record because sometimes if you listen to it on iTunes, there's gaps between songs and shit. Tapes, for me, man. I grew up in New York, so I had never had a car, but I carried around a boombox everywhere, and which also meant that no matter where I was, I chose the music that was playing. If you walk into a house playing music already, even if they have a stereo, and that's kind of lost a little bit with the modern technology and these kids. My grandparents' house is near Amoeba Records in Berkeley, and that's just like the greatest record store in the world. And I'm always there for Christmas, and so I get all my Christmas money together from my grandma, and it's I usually make about $100 for my family per Christmas, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
With grandma gives me 25, other grandma gives me 25, my parents give me it ends up, and I go and I just blow it all. And they've used, so sometimes I can get 2 records for $10. Rarely, but anyway. I don't even think that had to do with the question.
It's a pretty awesome side journey that we went on.
That's what we do. I don't think we're going to lose any fans with this. And I hopefully think that it might turn, haters around. Every song has at least one track that was recorded in one of our bedrooms. We did the same thing for every song that's on the record, except the difference is that we could go to the studio and then just re-record the tracks that needed that extra thing. The sonic spectrum of the EP is pretty all over the place, and I think this kind of hones it in, and it's almost like a DJ set.
Some of them are broken up, some of them are still going, some of them are irrelevant. It's a good place to be competitive and creative. You're one sort of band that the ideal is to sell a ton of records, tour the world, move out of your crappy apartment. And then you have this guy that's been selling records at the local shop that has this awesome cult band that he's been in for 10 years. It's also not like LA in the fact that you also have some people that never really want to get larger than what they are.